Okay, y'all. Um, Word on the street is Kenneka Jenkins, may she rest in peace. Her mother sold her out for millions, and now she is broke. Yo, word on the street. This is what they're saying. And we're about to talk about it because this is one of the biggest energy harvesting situations that I've ever seen in my life. So many people, millions of people lost sleep because they wanted justice for Kenneka. And they still do. But they ain't messing with Mama Bear no more. Okay, y'all? So we about to talk about it, okay? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So I don't know if you all, I know the world was keeping up with Kenneka Jenkins. I know everybody wanted to know what happened. Okay. All of a sudden, when the world got behind Kenneka Jenkins' mother, she told everybody to fall back. She told everybody to fall back. And everybody fell back. Because if the mama wasn't going along with it to get justice, who were anybody else? They said she received millions of dollars, almost $4 million to herself. Her daughter received some money too. So they kind of split the money up with the family and the lawyer, and she ended up with almost $4 million. Yeah, word on the street. And her baby daddy or her boyfriend that she was with, I don't know if he was a baby daddy or what, you know, he was with her and they decided to take the money and run and not get justice. Just let everything just, die down and cool off and take the money and run. And that's what she did. She took that money. And word on the street is her and her daughter, name brand things, very expensive stuff. They went through the money, word on the street. This is what they're saying. Went through that money like it was water, just buying expensive cars, things, just expensive expenses. The sky's the limit. They spent all of this money, word on the street. And now they're saying that the man that she was with that helped her spend this money, he left her. Yes, y'all. Not only is she broke, but she's single again. So her man left her too. And she jumped on, first thing came to her mind. She got some screws missing. That's the first thing came to my mind. But the first thing came to her mind was to jump on social media, y'all. Yes, she jumped on social media and she started talking about how, she can handle a pack-a-whacker, y'all. And that, she can take it to the head, okay? This is what she started talking about and how good she was at it. She basically jumped on social media and started talking like this after her man left. So I don't know if she's throwing herself out there so she can get somebody else or blah, 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 blah. But who want her now? She don't have any money. She didn't spend millions of dollars and let somebody run through. This goes to show you she got some screws missing. Okay? That she ran through that money, that amount of money in that shorter period of time. And she let somebody else run through her money. Okay, y'all? And that same person that she let help run through her money after selling out her baby girl. Now that the money is gone, he's gone too. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all, this is crazy. Then they say she stopped talking about, pack-a-whacker, servicing the pack-a-whacker. Then she started talking about politics. Like, she down for Trump or whatever, whatever, whatever. She started talking about politics. She jumped off of that subject and she started allegedly preaching to people. Like she was a minister at a church or something like that. Okay, y'all? After she jumped on social media and did all of that talking, she went and started talking about her baby girl. How the people lied to her. Everybody is clowning her, saying, you just ran out of money, now you want some more money. Now you're trying to go after the people. But see, she signed an NDA. She's not supposed to talk about anything in this situation. She's not supposed to bring up her daughter anymore. Okay? She jumped on social media and she says, yeah, she's not supposed to talk about it. They're probably going to sue her and blah, 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 blah. But she was promised things that she never got. She was supposed to get her daughter's phone. She was supposed to get her daughter's clothes, and she never got it. And she's peed off about it, and she wants what's come to her. Okay? But the thing of it is, you wasn't thinking about your daughter's belongings until you got broke. You wasn't thinking about your daughter's belonging until your man left you. So everybody is looking at you like a hypocrite right now. So, a woman that's disgusting that sold her own child out for fame and fortune. Okay, y'all? And just the fortune, not the fame. So that she can get the things that she wants to make her man happy. Now that she's broke again, she wants to start thinking about her daughter now. And that she wants justice for her daughter again. So everybody that you told to fall back, you want them to all start just clinging to you again to, try to get justice for your daughter. Everybody that grew to know the little bit that they did know about Kenneka Jenkins, and the case and the this and the that, I think the majority of the people accepted the fact that they wasn't going to find out right away, but they left it in God's hand that eventually that Kenneka Jenkins would get some justice. And they left it in God's hand about that whole situation. Even though a lot of people were putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, y'all? Everybody is disgusted with Kenneka Jenkins' mom. They really is. And they've been clowning her since she jumped on social media. Everybody's talking about her like a dog. Like, girl, go on and sit down somewhere and have several seats. You had the world behind you. There were going to be some answers. Especially as many people that backed her. And she let a little birdie jump in her ear and sew down that whole crowd of people and get rid of them. She got paid off. And now she got the nerves to come back out. Lord have mercy. Help this poor child. I don't know how she's gonna pay her bills. I say get a job or something. And get off social media because they just gonna drag you, baby girl. They are going to drag you since time alone, and it's not going to let up. Because there are so many people that was, they put in so many hours and time and so much energy toward trying to find out, keep up with the posts that people were putting up and this and that, and they put up a lot of stuff to throw people off about this case. And, there were so many people that put in so much time. And they just ain't gonna do it no more. Not for her. Not for her. They're past it. And they have, like I said, left it in God's hand for Kenneka Jenkins to get justice. That's real talk. And I think that her mother is not going to get no win when it comes to, gathering people back up again. Even the person that was, in charge of a lot that was going on there with getting people to rally for her. He didn't jump on social media and said his piece. There's nothing else left to say about the situation, but rest in peace to this baby girl. People lost their lives over this case. Other people were threatened over this case. And this woman got that money and she didn't care about the people that still wanted justice for her daughter. And the way she's talking now, it sounds like she done flew the coop, to be honest with y'all. I do believe that it's haunting her. But I think it has been haunting her, but I think that she's paying attention to the hauntings more now. That she don't have that money to fall back on and kick it and hang out and do whatever it is she wants to do with millions of dollars. This is the saddest thing to see how this turned out, y'all. That this baby girl lost her life. And even though there are stories coming out that she wasn't all that innocent when it came down to this whole situation. But she lost her life, y'all. She did. And her mother sold her out. And I don't think that this woman right here is the only one that would do that. It's a lot of parents out here that sell the babies out. Sell them out for money or whatever. Okay? So it's a lot of people that, if put in this woman's position, would have did the same. They would have. Because we have grown up in the hood and we have a lot of parents that, a lot of us, we've seen and witnessed a lot of parents that their kids raise themselves. So if a child raised themselves and a parent ain't thinking about it, you think that, just for 1 minute, that they could be offered millions and they don't just bite. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is what's going on now with, Ms. Martin, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, about her coming out now, trying to call herself Get Justice again for Kenneka, and everybody is, it's so much stuff going on in the world that people just don't have the energy for it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not after what she did. They don't have the energy. They don't even want to put it into that like that. And I understand. I really do. And that was a hard time for so many. It took so many people a while to back off of this case. It took them a long time because they were so invested in it. And it wasn't a normal case, y'all. It was a case that you set up 10 hours straight, looking over posts, doing all kind of stuff, because you just was obsessed with trying to figure out who did it and why. So people don't want to go open that door again. They just don't. I know I don't. I really do. I don't want to have. I don't want to go back to those days with all missing sleep for days and days and days and hours and hours and hours. Nobody wants to go through that again. And her mother is, like I said, disgusting to me. For real, for real. And this is why she's broke, because of how she did her daughter. And how she did the people that was behind her daughter. This is why she don't have anything left. That's her karma that came back to her. And the man left her, and now she is looking like a fool. Okay, telling people how good that she, how deep she could take it. Okay, y'all. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Rest in peace to Kenneka Jenkins. Kenneka Jenkins, make she, rest in peace. And may she get justice. I pray to God that she still get justice. Till this day. But her mama, girl, bye. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.